We all remember the era where we can actually just take our 3DSs outside and get a Street Pass, but nowadays that's more of a dwindling thing, and it's gotten so bad online that people are actually doing whole challenges out of it nowadays. But there is a piece of homebrew that aims to solve this exact problem by bringing Street Pass online, so you can actually Street Pass anybody in the world at any time. So let's take a look at it. So this is Netpass. Again, it's a piece of homebrew that aims to replace the actual functionality of StreetPass, but now here's the thing that's cool about this, is it actually works alongside actual StreetPass. So like you could still take your 3DS out, and if you are lucky enough to find anybody who carries their 3DS nowadays, which it's becoming ever more rare to actually find somebody who unironically just carries their 3DS around with them. At the end of the day, you still have that functionality because that's baked into the console. Nintendo actually never took that out. You can still find people and actually Street Pass them, but this, again, works alongside of actual Street Pass, and the way that it works is it connects you to the actual community server, and then everyone kind of just connects into this server, and then you kind of all share your data back and relay it back like that. I have almost 500 Street Passes that I got from this in the last 2 months of just like daily driving it, because I have actually been daily driving Netpass for the last little while now, and it works really well. And it actually goes into all your games that you have Street Pass enabled as well. Pretty much everything, like even Animal Crossing, New Super Mario Bros. 2, anything, Mario Kart 7, anything that actually has Street Pass functionality, even Rusty's Real Deal Baseball, which I have right here, even this has Street Pass functionality. And you can see on the camera that I actually have a Street Pass in the game. And like how I was saying that I have over 500 Street Passes and Mi Plaza and all that stuff, it really does bring back all the functionality to Mi Plaza. Because you got to remember, you need to Street Pass people to get puzzle pieces in the game, or to get more warriors to actually fight off the bosses in these games. Like you actually need, we're launching into it, but I guess you'll see it now. And would you look at that, we actually have some Street Passes. There you go. So we got Leon and I'm me from the, see, look at, you actually look at in Canada. Look at that. So you can see right here, I only have 4 Street Passes right now, but I actually haven't connected into the application yet, and you will see after a little bit that I'll actually get more than this, but it's fun to say just how many I actually have. If I go back to the actual plaza here, so you can see here in the Mi Plaza, I actually underestimated myself. I forgot that, okay, so I actually have 643, and before I started using Netpass, I actually only had, I think it was like 10. But you can see though that most of the games that they are playing, they're all homebrew, because all the people I'm meeting here are, like, it's all homebrew. And all that stuff, you know what I mean? So you end up meeting a lot of them. But I do want to take you over to the actual application. So you can see right now that we've just loaded in to the application. And the way that this works, that shows you based on where you are. So you can say, okay, I want to go to the train station or the plaza. This essentially is just different servers that people are connecting to. It's not like one massive server. It's essentially a bunch of different servers that you connect into, and then when people connect into those servers, it actually just connects you with them. So for instance, we'll go to the plaza. There it is, the elusive green Street Pass light. All I did was click the check inboxes, and that was it. It was really that simple. I can even go back alley. You can even use your Street Pass coins, or whatever these are called, the play coin, like the walk coins. Whenever you walk, you can just purchase a pass for free. So I can be like, okay, so I want to use it in Street Pass Mi Plaza. It'll just give you like a dummy account. There you go. So you can see here that I'm loading back into Mi Plaza, and it's telling me that I have people at the plaza gate right now that I can go see, and that's the people I just Street Pass. So we'll go do that and actually take a look, but I didn't play with the other people. That's why I'm getting that notice. Okay, so we got 4 more people. This is a piece of homebrew, so you need to have your 3DS modded, but the one good thing about this as well, it works on all 3DSs, even back to the very original one, all the way up to the new one. Like, you know, it works all the way through, even on like a 2DS. You can still have this, and it all even ties in with Pretendo and all that stuff, and I'll get into that a bit later. Since we're here, we have to get some puzzles. Oh, this person actually does have a puzzle piece that I don't have right now. So it says I meant 4 travelers and 2 new pieces, but it just opens up being able to actually play these games again, because again, this kind of game, like these games are almost lost to time if you can't Street Pass people, because you need people to even play them. One point that I really do want to actually address about Netpass and why it's actually really good too is, I know I'm going to hear this in the comments most likely, is Vance, well, does it drain the battery? Like, does it run in the background all the time or something? Does it make my battery life worse? And no, it does not, because how it works is essentially whenever you connect or open the app, that's when it kind of like puts you into the server for a set amount of time. Then whenever you kind of open the application, that's when it pulls the data down to your console, and then you get the street passes. It's not constantly pinging for street passes, but only when you open the application. And would you look at that? I figured that we'd open up Rusty's Real Deal Baseball because I didn't even know this game really had street passes for the longest time. I actually did break a 3DS into 4 pieces when I was a kid playing this game. I got so angry. I was on the final level of one of them. Yes, I know, I was like a gamer rage or a squeaker kid or whatever you want to call it, because I was breaking things. I remember I snapped it like this and then I broke each half. And for good old time's sake, let's just play it again. This is one of the easier levels. Bit of a professional. I'll just let it lose. That was on purpose. So one thing to note about this homebrew application as well, and this is a little caveat to how this works, you can only have a maximum of 10 street passes at any given time. I shouldn't even say it because it's not a fault of Netpass. That's actually the fault of just how the street pass system works on the 3DS. You can only have a maximum of 10 at any given time before they don't actually, like, you can't get pinged anymore. You have like a full inbox, I guess. So you just, to keep that in mind, that if you are, maybe you should probably check this application every, maybe I'd say like 12 hours or so, give or take, to see if you have like a full inbox, just to be able to maximize the amount of street passes you can actually get. Just something to keep in mind. You actually have the chance to run into some of the special Miis with the like gold bodies and stuff, like Reggie or Iwata. Like, there is a chance where you can actually get one of them street pass to you nowadays, which is actually pretty cool as well. And one of the last things that I want to show off before I head to the outro is the fact that you can actually get people from different regions. I know you probably saw it earlier when I was showing off my I guess my 600 people on Me Plaza. I thought it was 500, but yes, you can get people from different regions around the world. And that was one thing that I always remember when I was street passing people. I was like, wow, I'm never going to fill this out ever. But nowadays you actually have a chance at doing that. And there's also the little birthdays thing in here where it's like you have to collect every single birthday, somebody like a single me who has that birthday. So you have to get 365 me's that all have different birthdays. So is Netpass worth checking out in the end? Yes, I think it really is. I think if you have a modded 3DS, I think it's something to at least take a look at, especially since it's free. It's definitely nice to have it available, and I use it myself. You can get tons of street passes. So that's all I got. If you liked the video, make sure to like it, or if you disliked it, make sure to dislike it. Comment down below your thoughts. Have you ever used Netpass, or are you planning to? Or have you ever gotten a street pass, like a real street pass in the last little while? Or when's the last time you actually got a street pass? Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.